Hello there and good evening and welcome to the Porky catch-up. We'll have to call it something, won't we? Because I've been a dosser for the last week. And as you know, I've moved house and moved to this beautiful paddy, and now it's all been decorated by my mate Will at Colourworks in Leicester. Thank you very much, Will. But it's been an exciting week for the channel. I'm not going to go into it because I don't want to be seen to be putting a curse on it, because I know there's a lot of haters out there that watch this channel and they'd love to see me fall flat on my face. Well, I can assure you I ain't going to be falling flat on my face, and there's a few of you, you're going to be a bit surprised about what's going on with old Porky Pig. There you go, oink oink. But let's get straight down to business anyway. Let's get straight down to business. And let's get whoops, hang on, I need to start working my gear a bit better, don't I? Right, let's get boxing scene on .com and let's go back a week and let's have a look what's been happening in boxing in the last, since I stopped doing the videos. I'll catch up. I did do a video earlier. I was going to do quite a long one with a good friend of mine, Dale Nichols, but he's sadly had some tragic news, and he had to depart the interview after about 25 minutes, sadly, and we've been looking forward to doing it for all week. So we've been speaking about, and Dale's not one of them guys to let you down. He's very hardcore, and I've been letting him down all this week because I've been waiting on BT coming to put my coming to do my internet multi-room, and coming to do the internet and the multi-room, because I've got BT upstairs now. I've been watching that Narcos, is it Narcos? Yeah, the Pablo Escobar thing. I've never watched it. I've got loads of gangster films. I've never watched that Narcos. I think it's quite good, but for me, Sopranos tops everything box set. But I'm enjoying it, and you get into characters, don't you, when you watch a box set. It reminds me of that, is it called Brotherhood that I'm watching? The one with the Irish brothers in Massachusetts, is it? I've got a box set there somewhere. Let me just have a look, see if I've got it. I did have. Where's that gone? Oh, here we are. Yeah, it's called Brotherhood. Brotherhood. It's next to my Straight Outta Compton DVD. Brotherhood. Seasons 1 to 3, complete collection. Genre breaking, quality American drama series. The guy's from Liverpool actually, who plays an American. I just want to show everybody this actually. That is a right box set. A lot of boxers, obviously I'm not a boxer, but a lot of people in boxing, when they're in camp, they get a box set. Because a box set can keep you busy in camp. So if there's any young boxers out there and you're struggling in camp at night, take a bit of advice from me, because I do know a few world champions. Get a box set and you'll nod off in between your sessions, or you know, at night time. Go and get a box set. But that's just a little tip for you. Instead of getting a DVD, because you get a box set, you want to watch another one. You get a DVD, you want to be like Billy Joe Saunders, you'll watch half of it, not like it, then you'll go driving around causing problems for yourself. Because Billy's got his son in a bit of a pickle, hasn't he, of late. But let's hope he gets his son out of it, because he's a class boxer. If nothing else, there's class about him. He can fight. Right, let's have a look here what we've got here. Let's have a look. Right, I'm going to go straight in. Obviously I mentioned it in the other video, so I'm just going to comment on a few of these things as we go through. Right, it might all be a bit white, that. I want to focus the camera on something so that nobody I don't want to put camera on me because it's a bit cringe, isn't it, looking at me. But I'm thinking, let's have a look. Let's have a look what we could put camera on. I know what we can put it on. We'll just put it on you, Rocky, shall we? You want to sit down there? We'll put it on old Scarface, eh? Old Al. Should we put it on Al? We'll put the camera on Al. Old Scarface, eh? There you go. I don't want it on me. But I will be having an auction on eBay later for my Dennis Hobson coaster. Hey. Dennis will go mad. No, I'm only joking. Right. I'll put it back on telly. I can't think where to put it. Put it up there. It's a camera, isn't it? Why do people want the camera on me? It all seems a bit bizarre. All seems a bit bizarre to me. Put it on me. People keep saying you've got to have camera on you, Russ. We want to see you. Hang on. I can't be bothered to extend the legs on it. Let me have a look. Let's have a look. Right, that should do it. Hang on. Right, let's have a look. Right, here we go. For all them people that think that old Porky's had a good hiding and he's had his chain took off him. There you go. We happy now? Right. Let's go straight into business with what we've got here. Right, we've got Aram. This is 23rd, Sunday, the day after the Joshua fight. I'm just going to whip through them all. Bob Arum, very interested in bringing Canelo and Golovkin to ESPN. Well, of course, he's going to be. Canelo's biggest guy in sport. He's bigger than Joshua, isn't he? Right, he's beat about 5 times more world champions than Joshua. Right, Povetkin credits Joshua for big win. Has no excuses over the loss. Povetkin's got no excuses over the loss. Well, Povetkin's 39-year-old, and what did he leave with? 5.5 million. I don't think he has got any excuses. He came and had a good, and for 3 rounds, and that were it. Totally embarrassing. Frank Warren's keeping Wilder away from Joshua, so they look stupid, don't they now, Sky and Matchroom. Hearn. Fury is the most unentertaining fighter I've ever seen. Eddie Hearn says Tyson Fury is the most unentertaining fighter he's ever seen. Eddie Hearn tried to sign Tyson Fury. Put that in your pipe, Eddie, and smoke it. That's Eddie just fighting back as usual, but when you're in Eddie's company, his arsehole falls out when you pull him. Trust me, I know people that have pulled him. Dennis Hobson tried to take him outside in Atlantic City. I don't know why Eddie shit his pants that night, you know, because he's 6'5". He's got about 6 inch on Dennis and about a foot of reach in arm length, but Dennis would have smashed him up. Let's have a look. Jason Velez demolishes Orlando Cruz in 2 rounds. Don't really bother about that fight. Danny Garcia, Porter, what loss was tough. I have a lot of fight left. Now Danny Garcia's on slide now. Anthony Joshua. Fans can decide my April foe. Well, you've already said it's Dillian White, haven't you? Jesus, why are you saying that? Photos. Joshua blasts out Povetkin. He's 39-year-old. Joshua wants Wilder Fury winner April 13th at Wembley. That's not happening. Tyson Fury and Wilder have got a rematch clause. Photos. Kuzman stops injured David Price in 4. David Price needs to go back to plumbing. No offence. Nice guy. He's not a boxer. He's not a fighter no more. Something went from David Price when he lost to Thompson. Dillian White to Joshua. I'm here ready to fight next. Well, we know you're fighting next. Luke Campbell Avengers lost to Ivan Mendes. Waited for a year to fight him. Joshua, Povetkin strong, but it didn't hurt me in the first round. How is he strong? He's 2 stone lighter, 4 inch shorter, and his arms were 4.5 inch shorter. I I hope Gamboa faces me, doesn't run to fight Loma. That's what Joanma says. I agree. Joshua, I'll fight Wilder even if he loses to Tyson Fury. Well, of course you will fight him if he loses to Tyson Fury. He'll have been softened up, won't he, Joshua? Jesus. Desperate Joshua, you know where to go. Linares finds new hunger at 140. Still eyes Mikey Garcia. Loma at 140. Linares, but he won't knocking people out at 135, worries. So I don't think Linares is going to do that at 140. He's shot to bits. He's donkey fodder for Garcia and Lomachenko. WBC president is proud of Povetkin's performance with Joshua. No, maybe he is, maybe he ain't. But 39-year-old, come on. Jean Pascal versus Gary Copus at cruiserweight. Pascal's gone from super middle fighting Carl Froch. 10 years later, now a cruiserweight. Needs to pack it in. Never been the same fighter since Hopkins did a number on him. I'm gonna miss a few of these out because I'm not really interested in Labour MP believes boxing can help knock out knife crime. Oh yeah, sorry, I'm all for that actually, but I thought it were going to say Labour MP in white collar. Labour MP in white collar fight. I thought it were going to say that. Hearn, Joshua had a horrific camp, flew before fighting Povetkin. This is on the Monday. This is what you have to put up again. Put up with. Let's have a look. Is that better? Is that better? Let's have a look. That's better. Let's have a look. And Joshua had a horrific camp. Tony Bellew, I'm not scared of Usyk's crazy Ukrainian look. Tony Bellew's not scared. Well, Tony, how can you be scared when you've got a referee and you've got a trainer with a towel? If you're losing, they will throw the towel in, you will be saved and you will collect your 2 to 3 million. I wouldn't be scared either. Right. Groves, we are supremely confident of beating Callum Smith. Well, we know what happened there, don't we? Age 30, oldest 30-year-old in the world. Joshua's promoter, Eddie Hearn, the sole focus 100% is Wilder fight in April. Not going to happen. Tony Bellew, Usyk is a monster, but I can knock him out. Well, that remains to be seen, Tone, doesn't it? Crawler, if I win, a good chance the Lomachenko fight happens. Well, Matthew Macklin planted the seed in everybody's head, didn't it? Rocky, what's the matter? Well, lay down. Matthew Macklin planted the seed in everybody's head, didn't he? A few months ago, about Crawler, Lomachenko, because Terry Chappendama put it on his podcast. Joshua, Dillian Whyte deserves it more than Tyson Fury. Well, of course he does. Dillian Whyte's fought wars, hasn't he? End of the day, Dillian Whyte and Mark Tibbs deserve their payday, don't they? Come on. Canelo has no issue working out a new deal with HBO. Well, this is 25th, Tuesday. Well, there's no HBO now, is there? It's good to see how they... It's good to see what they said before, the week before, innit? Then see what happens after. Then you get to figure out how these people's minds work. Then you can stay ahead of the game like me and be a full-time helmet. Brian Rose vows to make his comeback in top form. Fucking hell, Brian Rose. Rocky, get me them gloves, I'm going to glove up. Get me my bandages. I think I've still got some in the basement. If Brian Rose comes back right, I will pay for Robin Reed, my pal, licence with a Luxembourg licence or a Lithuania licence, and I will put Robin Reed in the ring with Brian Rose, and Robin Reed will flog Brian Rose. Jesus. Brian Rose needs to stay well away from boxing. Go get a job in a factory. If he's skint. If he's got a gym, he's not skint. Stay away from boxing, Brian Rose. Golovkin's coach doubts age will be a factor in Canelo trilogy. There ain't gonna be a Canelo trilogy unless he's making you wait a year because he's fighting Rocky from Stocky in December. Good luck to Rocky Fielding, but he won't win that. Usyk, one reason we agreed to face Bellew is to get Joshua. Yeah, they're probably going to get Joshua a fight. Joshua might be too big for Usyk though. Michael Conlan, Vladimir Nichikin will be my first step up. Yeah, good little fighter, Michael Conlan, I like him. Nicola Adams aims to blast out Millen for WBO crown. Go on, Nicola Adams. Girl power. JJ McDonough blasts Eubanks as fakes. Well, you will do, won't you, when you're fighting them, but what happened in fight though? Tony Bellew, I know I'll find a way. 17 minutes. I know I'll find a way to beat Usyk, I always do. As I've said before, and I'm going to say it again. Who is Tony Bellew's best win against somebody active? The answer is Isaac Chalemba. You can't really count Makabu, who fought a guy ranked 600 on BoxRec, then he fought Tony Bellew. Come on. BJ Flores shot David A. Tony, you've been fighting C and B class fighters for wins. When you fought A class with Stevenson, you got beat. You're going in with a guy who's a monster, Tony, and you won't find a way to win. I hope you do, but I don't think you will. WBC president on Porter Spence unification. Thurman's direct shot. Not interested. Hearn, if Fury beats Wilder, rematch will prevent Joshua Fury. Well, whether Fury beats him or not, they're having two fights. Cunningham, I'll resurrect Lubin. Guarantee he will rule at 154. Not interested. Jesse Vargas versus Thomas Delorme to have WBC silver at stake. Not interested. Jesse Vargas, Eddie Hearn's big signing, has got billions in bank. Billy Joe Saunders hit with 100 grand fine bite, but it's boxing border control. I'm not going to comment on what Billy Joe did because it was wrong, but if that had been me, I'd have been on a conspiracy to assault charge and a drug dealing charge. Imagine if that were me. Somebody with loads of form. Or Peter Fury, we'd have been on remand now, wouldn't we? I think he got off light. Lomachenko versus Pedraza official for December 8. Pedraza shouldn't be nowhere near Lomachenko. That's a mismatch. Matchroom inks 8-year content deal with DAZN Canada. What does that mean? 8-year content deal, Eddie. What does that mean? Wilder's team have no desire for a new meeting on Joshua deal. Clarissa Shields, Christina Hammer set for 17th of November in Atlantic City. That's a good fight. Canelo Triple D rematch earned less dollars from ticket stamp first fight. Who cares? This is what I wanted to mention about fighters. In fight week, fighters, they come out with the total opposite of what's really going to happen. George Groves on Tuesday the 25th of September warns Callum Smith, I'm in the form of my life. What did he look like? Form of his life, he's had a shoulder injury for the last 5 months. But he's in the form of his life. Get a grip, George. Wilder's manager doubts Joshua fight will happen in 2019. I said that. I said if it happens it'll be 2020, but I don't think it's ever going to happen at all. But if it does, it'll be 2020. Dogbo Teofimo Lopez in line for Lomachenko Pedraza card. I'm not even bothered. Golovkin meets with promoter, discusses future plans. Not bothered. Golovkin's had years to fight people that were any good. He's got a very poor resume. Gennady Golovkin, Triple G, whatever you want to call him. Carl Froch should have smashed him to bits. Victor Ortiz, days before the fight, charged with sexual assault. That is slippery slope for Victor Ortiz, isn't he? Wasn't he in an Expendables film with Sylvester Stallone? Eh? I'm shattered. I've been training this morning. He's caught up with me. Look at that. No chocolate. Eating properly. And it's shit. Fruit's crap, innit? You know when you've got chocolate gatto in the freezer, and every time you go for some fruit out of the fridge, and you just know it's in the freezer, don't you? I've just I'm just trying to knock this last 4 stone off, and I can get this band took off then, because I've had enough of it now. I'd have lost 16 stone then. But anyway, 22 minutes. Where were we up to? Oh, Sanchez rejects claims that Golovkin faded in Canelo rematch. Not interested. Vinny Madalone reflects, I was always one fight away from being a contender. Not interested. Jorge Linares would love Ramirez or Mikey Garcia next. Of course you will. You're going to get $500,000. Golovkin's coach, Max Kellerman, is one of the most biased on TV. Max Kellerman is a complete zoomer. He is a rimmer. Max Kellerman and Dan Rayfield, they go to Andre Ward's house and put their heads in his washing basket before his missus puts clothes in washing machine. They're worse than that Asgi. Frank Warren, if Fury beats Wilder, he's #1 at heavyweight. True, if he beats Wilder, he is #1. Bellew, I have power to switch Hulk's lights off in blink of an eye. Oh no, not the old blink of an eye. Fucking hell, Tony. Tony, blink of an eye, Bellew. Yeah, you do. WEC president clarifies position on banning fathers as trainers. Won't happen. Kell Brook's trainer, Khan doesn't want the fight, OP man's up. That was on the Wednesday. Dominic Ingalls speaking. More or less crying for the fight now, aren't they? They didn't want it when Dennis Hobson and Asif Valley put the offer to Dennis Hobson. I saw all the figures. Me, first time I've ever seen it like that. I was in shock. And Kell Brook and his team knocked it back. Now, look at them now. They'll take anything. They will fuck a snake. Lomachenko, I'm convinced Usyk will beat Joshua and Bellew. He beats Bellew. I don't think he beats Femi. Callum Smith, we're big punchers. Groves fight won't go distance. They were right. Callum Smith, the biggest man I've ever seen at super middle. Callum Smith, the geezer's a monster. He's like a cruiserweight. Eddie Hearn said he could go up and win a belt at heavyweight, didn't he, over here? Clarissa Shields, maybe Hamer thinks I don't have a chin after knockout. I'm not interested. Victor Ortiz out of fight with Molina after sexual assault charges. Poor Victor Ortiz. If he's guilty, unlucky. If he's innocent, I feel sorry for him. Luis Ortiz expects to return on Wilder Fury undercard. Yeah, but he'll not be fighting anybody who's any good because they'll swerve him. Stevenson versus Gvozdyk to air on Show right before Wilder Fury pay-per-view. Oh, that's a good fight. I think Stevenson's on slide now, isn't he? Abel Sanchez not worried about losing streak in big fights. Well, you won't be able. You're a multi-millionaire now. What are we on here? 25. Let's have a look. George Groves, Callum Smith make weight for final. This is because I'm not on top of everything, innit, really. These are just backdated ones. Pretty amateur stuff from me, innit, really. People ought to jog me on. But I've got a big heart, and like I said, I moved house. Billy Joe Saunders' statement regarding positive drug tests. Let's have a look what Billy's had to say. I bet Billy didn't write it out his sen. I bet his lawyers did it for him. Oh, it'll be from Fish Eyes Frank, won't it? Yeah. Fish Eyes Frank from Queensbury. They're denying it. Let's have a look. Blah 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 blah. Billy had a... Oh, it's a nasal spray. Oh, Billy's in clear. It's a nasal spray, and he'd never take out like that. And Dominic Ingle would never give any fighter in his gym anything like that. It's all... The rumours about Dominic giving his fighters stuff, there's a load of rumours. That's what it is, rumours. Let's have a look. Mark Efron vows to rip British title from Jason Welburn, which he's won tonight. Do you know what, right? I feel vindicated now, right? I feel vindicated when I started with Dennis, and Dennis says, right, then how we're going to work it? And I said, Dennis, you need some new blood in your stable. You're going to need to sign a woman, because everybody's going that way now if you're going to get TV, because he didn't have TV then, he just lost spite. Signed Stacey Copeland, he didn't sign her. Signed Frankie Gavin, he didn't sign him. Frankie fights for a European title shortly. Signed Mark Efron, he's the future at 168, he didn't sign him. Mark Efron's won British title tonight. Mark Efron and Callum Smith, they're going to fight for the world title next year. I can assure you. I'm devastated that he didn't sign Mark Efron, Dennis. I'm devastated, and Dennis knows that now. But, you know, obviously there were other people I said sign, and they turned out to be a load of shit, but I'm not going to tell you about them. But I did say sign Mark Efron, and I'm gutted actually about that. Let's have a look. Who else we got? Carl Frampton, the Josh Warrington win will be special. Yeah, but I think Frampton's on slide. Groves, Saudi Arabia not as bad as you're told back home. Well, go move there then, Groves. You can't wait to get back. HBO did issue a statement on decision to drop boxing after 45 years. Jesus. So HBO's been going since I was 2. Billy Joe Saunders fails PED test, Andrade fighting jeopardy. Hearing next week. Hearing October 9th. That's Tuesday, isn't it? October 9th. Let's have a look. Oscar De La Hoya reacts to HBO's decision to leave boxing. Oscar De La Hoya should be happy. He's had millions and millions out of him, hasn't he? Wilder, I fully intend to knock Tyson Fury out. So you should. Lomachenko aims to Mikey Garcia all titles in 2019. Good fight. Groves, better than ever. So he says. De La Hoya eager to unseat Trump, become president of USA. Fucking Jesus. I think Oscar needs to lay off the beacon. Message to Oscar De La Hoya.